welcome back, and welcome back. Today we're going to make air fryer Parmesan cheese. I'm going to use breadcrumbs. I'm going to use both of these. You can just use the panko, or you can just use the regular Italian style, or just the regular plain old plain ones, okay? But I'm going to use the combination of the two. Some butter spray, any spray you have will do. Some black pepper, some Mrs. Dash Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, some smoked paprika. That is some Parmesan cheese. We've got flour over here, 3 eggs, mozzarella cheese, the marinara, gotta have that. And then I've got 3 chicken breasts that I've cut in half. All right, here's your shot. Now let's get cooking. Okay, let me make sure I give you a good shot. All right, there we go. Let's get cooking. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is season these items up just a little bit. Let me go ahead and get this bowl over here. And we're going to go ahead and put those breadcrumbs in there. And I've got about a cup left in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that whole cup. And then I'm going to put in about another cup of these breadcrumbs. And these are the pancos. And I'm going to go ahead and season with a little bit of Mrs. Dash. About a tablespoon. Some of that Italian seasoning, about a tablespoon. Same with the black pepper, the garlic powder. We're using about a tablespoon of each one of these seasonings. And then the smoked paprika, about a tablespoon. This is going to help give us that little extra something that you taste in the background, as well as. And then we'll mix that up. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you what else we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing to the flour. About a tablespoon in here. I'm gonna move the eggs over here. We're going to do the same thing to the eggs. Let's just season them at once. A little bit of that smoked paprika. We're going to put about a tablespoon in each one of these as well. Same with the garlic powder. You have to season your dredging. Just remember that. You have to season the dredging, okay? About a tablespoon of black pepper. And we're going to also season that meat. And then we're going to go in with about a tablespoon of that Italian seasoning in each one of these. And then we're going to give them a nice little zhuzh. We're going to do the dry ones first. Give them a nice little zhuzh. Mix all of that stuff up in there. We want all those seasonings all throughout because we want it, the flavor through the whole thing, okay? You could use a whisk if you rather use a whisk. A fork works just fine for me. We're going to do the same thing with the panko. Okay, the panko and the regular breadcrumbs. Do the same thing. Okay, we got that all in there. And then let me grab this Parmesan because I threw it in the refrigerator. Hold on. Okay, we're going to put that Parmesan in here. And then I would say is about 1/4 of a cup. I'm going to mix that in as well. Okay, yum yum, I'm telling you, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And now we're going to beat up those eggs. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you over here. Absolutely, I would. And thank you so much to those who have subscribed. I appreciate you. And for all my old heads, thank you for continuing to keep coming back and checking Gigi out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and season that meat. I'll be right back. All right, and now we're going to season that meat. And I would say we're going to put about a good teaspoon. I don't want to say a tablespoon of the Mrs. Dash. And this is again where you season to your liking. And then the garlic powder. Okay. And then we're going to flip it over and we're going to do both sides. Okay. Easy peasy. Simple little dredging. Simple little ingredients. And it's going to be amazing. Okay. So I'm going to do both sides. Just like that. And it's going to be flavorful as well. Okay. And keeping in mind, we've still got seasoning in that dredging. I'm going to finish seasoning these up. I'll be right back, and then we're going to dredge them. All right, here we go. Trying to give you the best shot here. So we're going to take that chicken. We're going to go into that flour. Tap it off. Try to get a little of that excess flour off. Into our egg mixture we go. Okay. And then into the breadcrumbs. And that's how I'm going to do every single one of these. Just like that. I'll do a couple to show you. And then I'm just going to put them on a cookie sheet. So that they can be ready to go on to the next phase. Okay? Because this is going to be amazing. And air frying it is a lot more healthier. Okay? Than using that good old grease. But let me tell you, I am a fan of the grease as well. Okay, yes I am. That's the way my mom used to always make them. And my grandmother. Okay, so we're just going to bread that on up. Oh yeah. It's going to be amazing. Give it a little zhuzh, a little shake, and then we move on. All right, I'm going to finish those up, and then I'll come back and show you the next thing we're going to do. All right, now we're ready for the fun part. So I'm going to spray this down very nicely. Be generous. Don't be stingy. Okay? And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that chicken and I'm going to put it on this sheet. Real easy, real simple. I'm going to have to do a couple of batches, and that's okay. All right. I'm going to get one more on there. All right, there we go. And then the next thing we're going to do, I really don't want them touching. There we go. And then you're going to spray it again and be very generous yet again. I'm going to spray it down really good. This is going to help give you your crispy that you want. Okay. And then I'm going to take you over to the air fryer. Let's go. All right, we've got her in there. I do put foil in the bottom of mine, the little drip pan there, so that it doesn't drip down and make less of a mess. And easy cleanup, okay? She loves the easy cleanup. Okay, so we've got her on. We are going to do, ooh, she got a little happy there. We're going to do 380. We're going to do 10 minutes. Mine's got a preheat, but I'm going to go ahead and leave that in there anyway. So, 10 minutes. I'll be back. All right, this is what we're looking like after 10 minutes. Doesn't she look amazing? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take it and flip it over. If I can do it with one hand. And we're going to cook it for 10 minutes on the other side. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go 10 minutes on this side in the air fryer. All right, here we go. We're going to do the same temp before. And then another 10 minutes. If she can slow down. It's going to preheat. Mine preheats for a minute. And then it gets started. All right, so 10 minutes. I'll be back. All right, now the next step. Taking it out. It's done 10 minutes on each side. It's done. If you don't feel comfortable and not sure, feel free to use a food thermometer. So we're going to go in with a good tablespoon, maybe 2, depending on how much you want on yours, sauce-wise. Okay? Doesn't matter if it drips down a little bit. It'll be just fine. And I just put my sauce in a pan, saucepan, and just kind of let her heat through. That's not a necessary part of it, but I'm going to also have spaghetti noodles with mine. So it needs to be a little warm. Okay? Then you just take some mozzarella cheese. Put it right on top. And we're going to put this back into the air fryer. Just for 2 minutes. Just to get that cheese all good and melty and yummy looking. So all she needs is about 2 minutes. And the cooking time is also going to vary by how big your pieces of chicken are. Okay? And now we're going to take this back to the air fryer. Go in for 2 minutes. And then I'll come back and let you see what she looks like. Add as much cheese or as little cheese as you want on here, okay? You can never go wrong with cheese. That's what I say. All right, back to the air fryer I go. She's in there looking absolutely amazing. All right, and we're going to go ahead and get her started. We're going to do that. 380. We're going to give her 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and let it preheat. Let it do what it do. And I'll be back to show you the finished product. And there she is. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. Please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. Doesn't she look delicious? Just put a little spaghetti noodles with some of that marinara on it. And a little garlic bread. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate every single one of you. Everybody be blessed and stay safe. I'll see you next time.